Okay. Physical damage galore.
You can be really careful about getting hit by side blades too. I suppose you do still have that bottle charge. And rune control will be the next primary thing to look at. GPK, refraction charges come back up again. A good timing for it as the spirit just pull him in. But first blood, it's the Witch Doctor. On the bottom lane, 3 heroes together. Ancient Apparition moved down to help him out. And FNG.
Oh, and of all the runes, Makoto grabs an invis.
SS Vampire can't do anything about that bottom lane. Avalanche coming out once again. And difficult to catch out Dream once he can get back into the tricks of the trade, but once that's over, you open up the Rikimaru, silence him up. Don't know exactly where he wants to go. He jumps up, but Ancient Apparition's going to be there, and Abaddon tossed forward. So FBZ
allows him to trade so effectively with Riki. Of all the heroes in Dota, this is by far one of the most efficient to trade with because that means he's attacking you in the face.
Double TP's coming down. Gambit want to try and defend this one. Toss. FNG needs to get that cask off. A Maledict. At least he connects it over on Hyde. Underneath the tower. Boom. If you come in a little bit too deep, Hyde, he will fall. Even from just the Maledict pot will do the work. But now over to FBZ. Nope. Kez. Cute. Either one. Nope. SS Vampire. Doesn't have the strength to fight.
Success with, which is that HOD build, where you have the super fast creep that you then Ion Shell and look to play with. It allows you to then apply a lot of pressure to mid. Oh, TA taking a lot of damage.
TA really just... Hyde got messed up.
Yep,
he got messed up by the meld.
Yep.
And now on bottom lane, you're going to lose as well, the Abaddon. No level 6 up on him just yet, so when that Maledict can connect.
Abed used to do as well.
Makoto, really trying to stay on top of Shashlo, but Shashlo's Surge and Wall can't get him away in time. So easy rotation from a Void Spirit to bring down that Darkseer.
You're never sure.
They're going on bottom lane once again, paralyzing cast with a Maledict. FBZ just can't walk away from this one. He's still short of level 6. Hyde wants to help him out, but what's he going to do? He can toss a hero back underneath the tier 1 tower, and SS Vampire, they can at least get a rebuttal with the help of the Ancient Apparition, but SS Vampire, yep, there will be enough of the tick.
He bought Tranquils just before he died though, so loses no gold. Well done.
Smoke gank. They got to see him and then get the toss forward.
Whoa.
Just picked up the Arcane Ring. Is there going to be some more support coming their way? The dust? Okay, they have the reveal. GPK, SLADDER, moving in as quick as he can, gets a 3-man crush at GPK. He gets the refraction up. It's up there in time. Dream's also arriving, jumping into the backlines. And GPK, yes, with the bash. Ancient Apparition cannot close the distance. And boom, they were so close, they could smell it. Runes. The top will already be taken out by Riki, but then again, Darkseer. Back, look for your target. Darkseer wall is down. High, getting bashed off by SS Vampire. He's going to be surged away to safety. So difficult to keep this chase on. Not the most maneuverable lineup from Boom. Everybody else, and there's your jump forward. Could not get the smoke screen up in time, so Rage Lifestealer just moves back, and in fact now, as Makoto initiates in, takes out SS Vampire. And I really want to keep this charge going. And that's one way to deliver the Lifestealer forward. Put him into the Void Spirit.
Other than feed.
Die. Yeah, that's it. Ooh, that's a good jump. Double damage rune for the Void Spirit, and SS Vampire took 3 hits from 3 different sides and died.
Yeah. And they do have the Vlads picked up on FBZ, so if he gets back walled, that'll go for free to the Radiant team. And Hyde goes down. That's a Diffusal Ion Shell Riki.
He will reach that before. Well, then again, 3 men. All going towards the TA, Ice Blast from downtown, and that's going to be one very dead GPK. Down for a long period of time, and now you're seeing Boom trying to force the issue. Great thing about Abaddon's great at bringing down these early towers.
I just can't believe it's Boom looking to make the first move on a tower. I felt like Gambit had this insane momentum.
They were waiting for the BKB.
But, dude, next item Syndrome.
Here we go.
It's going around.
Looking for the back wall. Going to catch out 2. Able to get both the Abaddon, but then into the back lines. The Avalanche, FNG copping heavy amounts of damage very early on. SS Vampire trying to do his own little run, but the toss in, and they stay on top of Dream. Can jump himself over towards Shashlo, giving some extra information, but pulled again back by this Remnant. No way to really properly escape. Darkseer was doing everything he could to get Dream out of there. The 4 heroes lost from Gambit, and Boom have just broken the backs of the mid lane.
Did they just take a team fight straight up 4-on-5 without their top net worth hero?
Yep. TA was dead that entire time, not involved, and yeah, they thought they had it.
You're against Abaddon. You get the auras, you get the passive, but yeah, you can see. That's a calm,
that's a very happy captain.
Man, hell yeah.
A very happy captain. All right, guys, been waiting for our opportunity. Our opportunity is this. And Gambit are willing to step up to the plate. Pretty fast.
Probably could have done this a little while ago, guys.
They're coming over. Infest up, Ice Blast is coming in. They've already found one target out. The
Oh,
Ice Blast,
jeez.
the Dream instantly explodes. Shashlo will die as well. The Aegis Immortal got to the hand to GPK. So at least he got himself out there alive with the Aegis. But it looks like Boom aren't finished just yet. Blink off cooldown in 1 second time. FNG will not escape. 3 heroes lost. And now with these 3 heroes down, maybe you just push the mid. You take the tier 2.
I mean,
They keep chasing. They're chasing for the TA. Blink is on cooldown for the moment, so there's your jump forward. You'll Scepter to begin with, pulling back in. Hyde's got the first bit of damage. Now for the second time around, they're going to have the ice. They've actually got the Ice Blast already back off cooldown. The BKB from GPK, that's his first 10-second BKB duration. Starts his TP out. Very smart from Excess Vampire, just blinks and sprints away. He had nothing to do there at all.
Boom's just straight up outplaying him. And I know I'll give Flame Knives. Oh, you show him to roast. They roast. They got owned. But Tiny has a Blink Dagger, Toby. He just picked it up off that fight middle.
You know, times too, like he's been very willing, like Voice Bar, I'm going to jump right on top of 3 heroes. Yeah. Like it's not the fear of the crush, it's not the fear of the vac, which was actually, like, it did put the fear into you early on. And now the crush forward. Excess Vampire. Not enough information to work with there. Jumps up on the high ground, dies very quickly. And now paralyzing cast, but look towards the Abaddon. This is a borrowed time target, and look at Makoto straight to the back line. It's a good back. Here comes your Ice Blast. Almost everyone from Gambit's going to get hit by this one. At least GPK will get his BKB off. Abaddon still has the borrowed time available. Sounds for the moment, but boom, they just walk away from all of this. The illusions are following up. The first little crush comes in. Maybe Tricks of the Trade, Ricky can help do the damage, but again, Makoto, FNG, so low on life. Excess Vampire, they want to remove his stun, then move over towards the Ricky, they'll remove his life. Everything must go, and the Spirit, at least Shashlo can surge, run away from all of it.
They're straight out outplaying him, Toby. Like, and Gambit, it's a kind of a meme. I used to have my team, and even players on other teams repeat. When you play against SLI, you buy armor. You do this, and all of a sudden it feels like you just kind of win the game, because Excess Vampire, even with the buyback, like, he goes in and he dies. He goes in and he dies, and there's no real burst potential. TA's getting those 3-4 hits off on an amp target, but you're opening on an Abaddon with your stun Maledict. FNG's immediately forced out of the fight. This is not something you can actually do, and now Orbit Destruction, perhaps this will change things for GPK, but they're getting raxed.
Yep, and they don't have Darkseer Ultimate. They've got a big Ice Blast flying forward. That one's going to connect over on Shashlo, so...
Dude, Makoto Void Spirit, I think this might just have to be a ban.
You mean just the Void Spirit in general, or just because of him? Like, it feels like he's got a good hero pool.
I mean, I've seen Voids crush games when they rush the Orchid, but I feel like that's a lot more simplistic. It's like, hey, I got him, he's silenced, he can't move, I killed him. I've never seen someone play this smooth with the crit into Yul's build, which just, it's one of those builds, it's like not your perfect game, you will probably want to get the Orchid, but this is one of more of a competitive styles, I guess I'll say. Either way, I think he's just played very well in terms of his positioning and finding the right targets. AC now complete on Dreamacell. They're just going to look to just push top, and neither one of their big cores has even died this game.
See the way GPK is going to try and deal with this. He's got Rapier queued up, buys the Demon Edge.
Yeah, it's necessary.
He now just needs the 1,600 gold to finish.
You also know you're playing against level 20 Lifestealer.
You also know you're playing against an aggressive Boom. They're coming out to fight once again. That's a level 10 SLI. He does not want to be near that level 19 Void Spirit.
There is 39% evasion on the Lifestealer right now. He is not targetable.
They're getting the hell out of here, Gambit. And rightly so.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're buying time. I think GPK actually, he just TP'd to the bottom lane, so it'll take him another, like, just over a minute before he can TP back towards the top.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
But he can farm up inside the jungle, get that last little bit of cash to pick up the Rapier, and then it's all YOLO from there.
It's the right move, because if you don't dramatically change the status quo of these team fights, you're going to just straight up lose. Your SLI, unfortunately, with no buyback and literally just blink Tranquil Windlace, is a glorified armor minus creep. And you need to be able to just blow somebody up, like straight off.
Oh, they found a target. Goodbye, Excess Vampire. That's now his 7th death of the game.
On the bright side, he's only got a 30-second respawn.
That is
no buyback, no problem.
That is an upside. And on the other upside, GPK is about to pick up his Rapier. Blinks up. There she is.
Let's do it. 27 minutes in, this has got to be fastest.
He can't TP back for 10 seconds though. He actually has to wait it out. But they have fortification. This will at least slow down Boom, but it won't stop him.
And both supports have Ghost Scepters. He's got to pop them before they get it off, or they're just going to survive and start stunning him, and then turn for a core.
That's going to have to be a very quick pop back. Wall catching out too. Ice Blast is flying forward. GPK is going to get hit by this one. And man, Excess Vampire dead already. The rookie, he can't stand in these fights either. Sitting back at his tier 4 towers. GPK's BKB is going to wear off. Almost got the toss back on him. Instead they find the Witch Doctor. And GPK pull back in for the Remnant. You're sceptered up. Let the Lotus Orb do its work, as man, he is dead and that's game. He's going to drop the Rapier. And they are not getting that one back. It's in the hands of the Life Stealer. And game one, Boom ID. You said it multiple times already throughout this game. It just feels like they have outplayed in game one Gambit.
Yep, it just comes down to timings, right? And this is something that is just straight up